Ranger Metol and Father Chody arrived at Tanis only a few days after hearing of the disappearances. As they walked the path between Treville and Tanis, the closer they got to the small village, the fewer birds sang, the silence fell on the two men. Although it was midday, it was as if the sun's rays couldn't penetrate the atmosphere surrounding the small settlement. Nearing Tanis, Ranger Metol stopped in mid-stride. That wasn't there last time I passed this place. The walls of Tanis were clearly constructed quickly to keep something out. Moving through the town, the two men found it to be completely deserted. What was odder yet, some houses had food on the table and the doors were locked from the inside. It wasn't until nearly the last house they searched that they came upon a living soul. The boy was only 8 years old and went by the name Jack. He was almost in hysterics, and it wasn't for many minutes until Father Chody could get an idea of what has happened. A few weeks prior, overnight, several of the adults disappeared in the middle of the night. Some went missing while sleeping in bed next to their partner. One was baking bread, disappearing with a lit oven. One was a child sleeping in her crib. There seemed to be no rhyme or reason who disappeared, only that the following night, and every night since, more people simply vanished. It had been 3 nights since Jack was left alone in this abandoned village. The only lead that Father Chody and Ranger Metol got was Jack's sobs that it had to be related to the cabin on the hill. A few days after this cabin appeared, just outside of town, Jack and some of his friends broke in to see what was inside. Only Jack returned, and it seems the cabin may not be done with Jack yet. Well, this is it. This is, I think, unless something crazy happens, I believe that this is the final episode, the season finale of season 3 of, season 2 of the Realm of Vasten. I think we're done. I have backed up the world officially. That's why this is here, because I'm going to leave this here for my friends playing on Vasten Dimensions, which, if you don't know what that is, well, yeah, you probably do know because I've been plugging it like crazy, but that is going to be, that's our sort of second Vasten server. So I put a shulker, put all my stuff right here. So have at it. First one in, I guess, gets it. I guess that'll be that. So I'm ready to return back to sort of the world. I'm running shaders because I was taking some beautiful screenshots of the Vasten Dimension server, which is the exact same server as this. I just copied this server to a new server, and that's it. But I wanted to talk about what we're going to do today. You know, I can't do a world tour. I usually would do that at like the end of a season because, you know, it's like the end of a season. But I've done so many world tours in the last like 12 episodes that I'm not going to do a world tour today. So I think we're just going to work. We're just going to work. I want to go back to Monument of the Fallen and sort of fix what needs to be fixed to call it finished. What I would like to do is go around and grab like all this stuff, you know. I'd like to grab like all this stuff, take it in, is this coarse dirt? No, just regular dirt. Take it in, you know, shulkers and take it to like Port Bray where we're going to keep everything, but that makes for a pretty boring episode. So I don't think we're going to be doing that. So I think what we're going to be doing is basically just going to Monument of the Fallen and finishing up. Just looking around and seeing what we need to kind of call it complete. By the way, someone asked me what's in my shulker box. Or, what's this called? Ender chest? This. So I have my third backup gear. The server's old. You have third backup gear in old servers. And just some random sort of weird stuff like extra odds and ends. So that's what I have in there. I'll probably just dish that out to someone who's willing to go mining whenever we start Vasten Dimensions on that. But other than that, I'll keep it for myself over here in the Realm of Vasten. So things are moving right along. I won't be playing shaders this whole episode. I forgot they were on until I hit record, and here we are. But you know, there's a couple things that are coming in 1.14. We're not going to change that stuff now. You know, these lanterns are very likely going to be replaced by a different texture whenever Jerm decides what he wants to do. I try to request not that often him to change things, you know what I mean? I try to just kind of use his pack outside of the couple changes that we sort of need because we started this world without, you know, with a different pack, and so we've used blocks and stuff, but these are likely going to be something else. You can see that's the end rod texture there, but now we're getting lanterns. Now, I don't think that I'm going to be updating Vasten to 1.14. until we're at least in pre-releases. Maybe once we're in pre-releases, I could see doing it. But as far as it goes for mainly, probably not, because for a few reasons, you know, we really utilized a lot of overlays. For one thing, we have this is a little bit harder on my computer with shaders on. Just stop moving so I can get my frames back to somewhat respectable. Okay, so you know, I just thought of something that I didn't show last episode. I just thought of something that I didn't show in mid-sentence. Last episode I did all the travel paths, how to get places. I didn't show how to get where the prison card is to get to Sandrascu, and that's the mob farm, which is, again, as I've discussed, not an ideal mob farm. Is that a polar bear? What? Is it just a pig? Was it just a pig? I came up... Where did I come up? I came up this way, right? Let's see. I came right through here. I guess it's just a pig. But I guess it's just a pig with the shaders. But I thought it was a polar bear. And I thought someone has pranked me and brought a polar bear here to the middle of Port Bright. Anyway, yeah, there's a prison card system that goes to the mob farm. So, let me show you where that is. That's right in the middle, kind of Sandrascu. It's right here, right outside the market. We're not going to go there. You know where it is. It's not that hard to find. But yeah, this is the prison card. Okay, so yeah, that's the one I forgot. That's the one fast travel method I forgot. So, all right. So as far as that goes, let's go to Monument of. Whoops. No, I didn't think I missed that, but I guess I did. Let's go to Monument of the Fallen and just take a look and just see kind of what we need to do next. So where we left off. By the way, by the time you see this, probably the next day or the day after that, I'll be announcing officially the roster, I think, probably, of the Realm of Vasten for Season 3. Not Vasten Dimensions. That has been kind of established in Discord. But as far as the actual realm of who's going to be coming on, I think probably this video will go out... Yeah, probably the day after this video comes out, or maybe the day after that, I'll have some sort of announcement, or at least a teaser or something. But let's see. Yeah, so you know, I feel like this area is good. You know, a couple other things I did off camera. I just kind of did this. It's no big deal there. I'd like to add a couple things, but I think, you know, we'll work on this. We'll work on this in time. Oh boy, look at the inside of this one. Can you tell I didn't do the interior? Look, there's just grass there. There's just grass. Did I do that on purpose? Did I leave that there? That's weird. Why would I have done that? I wonder if there was a villager on the inside of there or something. That's super weird. That's super weird. I don't know why. I don't know why I would have done that anyway. Yeah, so one thing that I probably need is I probably need to work out some roads. I did do this little area right here. This house was a lot... yeah, see what's going on here? This house was a lot... it was really weird. This house goes different levels. Let me show you where. So if you go like up here... I tried this kind of look up here for the roof. This was, I mean, these builds were really simple. This took like maybe 20 minutes, you know what I mean? Like this took like no time because I didn't even replace it. I just replaced the walls with white terracotta, put on the spruce trim, which we already had, and that's it. And on this one, I tried to put some spruce fences. Again, we just had them sitting around. And Nash Crafter did a build on her channel that was really interesting. It had like every other block like full planks and then oak slabs. And I tried to kind of replicate that. I thought it was really interesting and use it. And I didn't really pull it off, but I thought it was an interesting look that I may revisit at a later kingdom or something. But a couple other things, like this was a lot higher. This dirt up here was a lot higher, so you couldn't really get into this one. So I lowered that and put this on again. This is not earth-shattering builds. I just want to let you know what happened because these houses were pretty much untouched. This one was untouched to this blacksmith. I'll be honest. I may just leave it. I may just leave it exactly as it is. I don't mind it, and it is not bad. It looks like I messed this up. Let me put this here. Oops, there we go. And yeah, so a little bit of landscaping probably done, a little bit of roads. I think that's probably going to be about it. And probably about it for the season, to be honest. So, like I've said, I'm not going to be doing any more world downloads. Oh, you know what else I want to do? One more thing. I want to do a farm over here, and I'll do this all off camera because this is not extremely fascinating stuff. Grumpy Owl is going to be streaming here in a little bit, and I'm going to go watch that stream and just do some grind. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make this area into a farm, just a small little pasture farm here. Probably, you know what I might do? Maybe I'll do PixelBrew's rows. Maybe I'll try that. If I try it, I don't need to show it. I'll just come back and I'll show you what it is. But he did this way of farming that I thought was really interesting. So I might try that. But that's going to be a really nice space filler for this. And maybe some landscaping. Maybe just take down this farm and make this like a sort of where the rows are. But I think I'm going to leave this guy. I think I'm going to leave this guy here. And yeah. Okay, I'm just going to do this and then I'll come back. I'll come back once it's all done. And we'll have some final thoughts on Season 2, okay? We are back. And this is it. This is it. I'll show you what I did in the meantime. I did some more work over at Monument to the Fallen, kind of finishing up the little town, little village. I think it's okay. It's okay. There's going to be probably some more work as sort of time goes on, because that's going to be one that we keep popping back to as, you know, as I get new Patreons, new contributors, all that kind of stuff. Whoop. What's up, Laggy? Laggy? Every time I fly in this area, this particular area, I get real framey. Anyway, I wanted to come over and show you what I did and just talk a little bit, you know, talk about the Season 2 wrap-up, because this is going to do it for Season 2. This is the last episode. I'm going to take a little break, about a 3 or 4 day break, just kind of step away from the game for a few seconds, and then come back, and we are recording Season 3 start on Sunday. So you'll probably see it on Monday or probably Monday. I probably won't be able to wait. My new schedule is going to be Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday at noon Eastern. Realm of Vasten videos, and then Monday, Wednesday, Friday, maybe Sunday, just kind of other stuff. Either whether it be Vasten Dimensions, once that kind of gets rolling, the following week, whether it's build study videos, who knows, maybe a modded series. I don't know what, you know, who knows what the future holds, but I'm going to attempt to go Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday from the Realm of Vasten officially. And I have some resolutions. Some new season resolutions here, and they are that I really want to do a lot more group recordings with the fellas who are playing. The roster is set. There is technically one more person that I'm kind of waiting for to see a yes or a no, but the roster is set. So that is really cool. We have, I can't announce everyone. I want to give them a chance to sort of toot their own horn on their channels that they're going to be coming on board. But the people who have officially announced it, that they're going to be joining me for Season 3 are JermsyBoy, as may not surprise any of you, as he's one of my really, truly just dear friends on here and been playing together on an almost daily basis for a long time now. Jermsy, Ninja is going to be joining us, who is a beautiful builder. Super psyched to actually really get to... I played... Ninny's my old Wargirls buddy. I played with him a little bit, but I'm psyched that he's going to dive full-heartedly into Vasten. That's super cool. And Grumpy Owl put out his announcement video, which is by the way, I did some acting, so go check out Grumpy's video, and if you like my acting, leave a comment, okay? You can find Grumpy's description in this video down underneath. But yeah, go check out Grumpy's and give me some acting tips, okay? But I think you'll like it. It's kind of funny. So yeah, so I did this little rose thing. That's a PixelBrew sort of idea, and I tried it. I'll be real honest. I don't think I pulled this off. I think it's like the idea is cool, but I look at it and I was like, yeah, but it looks better in PixelBrew's video. Why is that? So I'm gonna have to get him on a call or something and discuss that. But you know, the other folks who are going to join me again, I think I have 7, maybe 8 committed now, and one more I'm waiting for, and then a couple special guest stars that I think you're really going to enjoy coming intermittently, who are going to help do some building and stuff. So that's Season 3 coming up. You know, the reason why I'm just kind of wandering around here is because I had been looking for shulker boxes everywhere. I collected the ones here. There's one inside. Oh, I knew it. I knew there was a couple inside. Cool, let me get these and see if there's anything valuable in here. But yeah, so just kind of collecting stuff that we're going to be taking over to the new kingdom with us eventually. It's going to be a great build. I tried not to oversell stuff, you know? I tried not to oversell stuff, but I'm telling you now, hello. I'm telling you now that this build coming up in Season 3 is going to be the biggest and best and most epic build in this world. That's a guaranteed. We've been spitballing ideas, and we have some amazing ideas. If you've been following Discord, you have some ideas. But those of us who are signed up to play in the realm next season have some stuff put together. So you're gonna like, oh, you know, I should get on here. I bet there might be some like diamonds and stuff over here, because some of these guys are gonna need gear. So I'd like to help alleviate some of that process. Hello. Where's my bow? I actually have a bow now. Yes. Anyway, yeah, so these guys are gonna need gear, so I'm just looking for kind of diamonds and shulkers and whatever else. Anyone else down here? No. We'll probably leave this beacon here, but then we're gonna grab a couple of the other beacons. I think Grumpy Owl already grabbed one, maybe from White Sands to take to the New Kingdom. One of the first things that we're gonna have to do is get a boat for sure. We're gonna need a boat so we can travel around the world. You know, some of the stuff that we did in Season 2 that won't be happening in Season 3, one of them is I did a fresh start in Season 2, where I actually, like, deleted my player data, which is why I still don't have some custom recipes, which is really weird, or it's not custom, I mean some regular recipes in my book. But I deleted my player data and really went, like cold, like a real fresh start. No tools and all that kind of stuff. We won't be doing that again. It was fine. It was cool. There's just, you know, I think at this point, everyone who's watching videos and who's playing in the world has seen that a few times, like fresh starts, and maybe there's no need to watch me or any of my friends mine in a straight line looking for our first diamonds, really. So we're just gonna roll. You know, we're just gonna roll. If you don't have tools, you can go get them, use the beacons. I'm gonna keep my tools. I'm gonna keep my elytra. Gotta remember to repair it, and we're just gonna move on. You know, it's fine. This is probably one of our bigger mines, because there's levels. Like underneath this, there's levels. Up above this, there's levels. Like we mined a lot of this. Anyway, yeah. So that's kind of where we're at for that. There's some lessons that we learned. There's some other lessons that we learned. You know, one thing is that we divided White Sands up into districts. Let's go over and show that. Let's talk since we're talking anyway. And I don't think we're gonna do that again. And the reason why is because everyone has different playtime. You know, none of us are full timers. You know what I mean? We all have sort of day jobs and families and all that kind of stuff. So our time commitment, I don't think any of us have 10 hours a day to play Minecraft. You know, we have to kind of budget our time a little bit. So one of the things that we did in this season was we divided White Sands into 6 districts. Jerm took a district of it. Should we go see Jerm's district? I may have very possibly never even shown it on camera ever before, but let me show you, and I'll show you one of the problems with the district system and why we won't be doing it again. Yeah, I don't think I've ever shown this, to be honest. Yeah, this is Jerm's district right here. Now I will say there's not that much stuff here, but the contribution he made with this terracotta overlay is absolutely beautiful and gorgeous, and I love it. But is, you know, so Jerm didn't want to take on like a whole district, but kind of got assigned like this, like 1/6 of White Sands, you know, and that's a lot. That's a lot if you're somewhat limited time. I was on quite a bit, so I got assigned a sixth of White Sands, and I did it. Pride was on a ton in the beginning and did a lot of building. And let me show you their district. If I can take off, there we go. Their district started like basically here, the dragon bones, and went the whole way, all of this building, which is super cool. But it made the city lopsided, you know, because then over here was Swan's and Trempion's district, which Tremp did, they both did some building, but you know, like that was supposed to be somebody who remembers district, and like it just got too much. It got too much dividing that way, so we will not do that again. Lessons were learned, and it's fine. I don't mind that we tried it. I'm glad we tried it, because now we know that that is not something that is that beneficial to this style of server. So instead, what we'll be doing one build, and the build will be like, hey, Grumpy, can you go, or you know, what do you want to do? I want to build a church. Okay, build, you know, cool. And then, Jerm, what do you want to do? I want to build a tavern. Cool, build it over there or wherever you want, you know, and right next to it. It can be anything and anyway. That way the city's going to develop organically. There will have to be sort of project leads probably just to keep things rolling in a good way. We've kind of divided this, the new kingdom for season 3 up into 4 phases, all the same world, same kingdom. It's going to be extraordinarily large, and I think you'll really like it. But yeah, it's going to be a lot. So yeah, so we've divided that into 4 sort of phases, and we'll just work on them as we go. And you know, if that's the only kingdom this season, then cool. It's kind of turned into a monster, which is awesome. But yeah, and then if we get to the second kingdom, like the Guardian farm, then cool. If we don't, then we'll do it next season. No big deal. Yeah, and that's pretty much it. I have asked everyone joining me for the Realm, the official Realm, to, if you're coming on, just sign on for the whole season, however long that is, whether 3 to 6 months, however long it is, and then at the end of that season, you can re-up for another season, like contractual terms, or not, and no hard feelings, you know. So it's a nice way to sort of put a cap on the season and then move on. So we're gonna do a little bit shorter seasons, but a lot more dramatic builds. I think it'll be really very cool for both building and viewers. Another thing that we did that I don't think we'll do again is we're not going to break away and do other kingdoms at all. I think that there's a lot of existing issues. So if in the world, like there's a lot of unfinished building things. So, you know, that could be between season work. That could be like work on that kind of stuff. But I think as far as going and starting your own sort of solo kingdom, I just don't want to do that. You know, it leaves me often when circumstances change, it leaves me with a half-finished kingdom that I have to figure out what to do with. And that's not really that much fun because it wasn't my idea. You know what I mean? It might be a great idea, but when it's not your idea, it makes it a little bit more challenging to sort of dive into. So I don't think that we'll be doing any more solo kingdoms here unless something changes in a future season. Maybe that will be a theme for a season, but I'm pretty sure this is going to be, we're going to stay with the community builds and all that kind of stuff. But I think that's pretty much it. You know, I think, you know, looking at what we've done in this season really has been awesome. It's really been awesome. I hope you've really enjoyed the progress that we've made and the builds that we've done, and I've sure enjoyed building it and taking this little journey with you. 62, 63 episodes of this season. And we've sure done a lot. We've sure done some really creative stuff. So, yeah, this is going on Tuesday. I'm going to take a little break, and then we're recording on Sunday. So the next video will come out, you know, look, I'm probably not going to wait. Probably Monday, maybe Tuesday of season 3. So look forward to it. Stay tuned for all my friends. Join my Discord. You can find me there. And if you wanted to join but didn't get a chance to join, right now we're on a bit of a waiting list, but that stuff does turn over sometimes. So be in my Discord. I'm probably going to pick the people to replace dropouts from there. People who are active and hanging out and know the lore and know the story. That's the best way to sort of get involved. So I'll see you all next episode from the Realm of Vasten. And have a great week off, everyone. Bye. Love you all.